Waha! So, this is going to be a late night review because I have nothing better to do. This is going to be unscripted, book review on a manga, again. And, yeah, I'm not going to really edit it either just because I have no time for that right now. So, let's get with it. Where do I get off? Oh my god, I'm going to sound terrible just because I may or may not edit this. Anyway, to, edit out my ums and unscript it if I work better with a script. Anyway. Anyway. Hello. It's like 1 a.m. So, I'm going to do a book review now, but it's going to be on a series that I have 2 books of, and it's going to be part of my haul from last month. I'm waiting for two more books to come in from another series. I'm continuing with Skippy, and I'm waiting for books to come in, and then I can do my haul for that month. So if you care, that'll be coming. And so, yeah, with further ado, let me just get straight into it. The book is called Strobe, if you can't tell from the title. It is raw hair. Here I have the first 2 volumes. My boyfriend bought me this. What a sweet guy, from Barnes & Nobles, which is like literally 2 blocks away. And so this is published by Viz Media in the United States, and it's under their Sozo Beat line, which is their female line. And as a gay man, that doesn't bother me. I'll read whatever. Now, where this is based, this is actually my first high school story. My true high school story. I've read high school stories in the past when I was in high school, but as an adult, this is my first high school story, and it's my first high school manga. So that was an interesting skip, because I'm not really into that. However, it's cute. I think it's very cute. I'm going to continue this, so I'm not completely sure about everything. But the 3 main characters I'm telling is this girl. Her name is Ninako. And this guy, his name is Ren, who's, I guess, a hot guy. Well, he is the hot guy. He's the most popular guy in school. My god, this Claire's going to kill me. And then there is Daiki. Daiki, yeah. He's this dude. Oh my god, Claire, stop. There we go. Right there. And then there's also another guy. I forgot his name. What's his name? Oh, fuck it. He's Ren's friend. This dude. That comes in the 2nd volume. Anyway, so those are characters. Can't go too much on what everyone's about, but main character-wise, it's the Ninako's cute. She's a very popular. Most of the people in the book are very popular. There isn't like some outcast that's like, or someone with family issues. It's all, well, there's some family issues, but no really large family issues, which is kind of nice. And so it's a really like heartfelt kind of story of what I'm seeing. It is, to really break it down, it's a first love story. So it's about Ninako experiencing her first love. And, I was actually caught off guard because I feel like sometimes I have no true emotions, like when it comes to romance. I don't feel the romance. But I don't know, I just have a very good way of separating my emotions and my logic of thinking. But I had a lot of empathy. I can relate to, surprisingly, I could relate to a lot of things that Ninako felt when dealing with her first love, and the rejection and all these weird things that happen in the story, and just different situations that happen, and I can kind of relate to, and which was a kind of a nice surprise for me, because we read to feel things, and we watch things to feel things, and I actually was feeling, some feelings I had from when I was in high school with my actual first love, and it made, and I'll just break it down, it's, her first love is not reciprocated within the first 2 volumes of what I'm seeing, and I had that, so that was an interesting little twist in her way of thinking, or the author's way of thinking about it. But And you can see definitely a growth in character very early on, which is nice. I like when there's a growth and change in characters. Setting-wise, it's obviously in high school, so, and it's a romance. If you don't like those things, don't read this. I've obviously mentioned that before. What do I normally go over? Art style. Art style was, oh, that's a good one. The art in this series is very different for me. I'm not used to it. But surprisingly, the manga publication, Shueisha, I think is the name of it. Shueisha, and it's published inside of the manga magazine Byatsu Magaret magazine. I hope I said that correctly. And and it's written by Io Sakisaka. Anyway, now that's the way. The art style in that particular magazine that this is actually published in, or was published in because it's now complete, has a very, obviously it's marketed to younger girls, and maybe in middle school ages, because of the way it's done. It's very cutesy. Even the guys are kind of cutesy. And there's actually rosation of where the lips are, and I've noticed, I've looked on their website, and it's very common amongst all their authors, or drawers and artists, mangagas, I think is what they call it. They have this rosation of, or like more like plump duck lips amongst their characters. And this one's no exception to that, and they all have very doughy eyes. As you can see there, what kind of crap. Come on, there we go. Doughy eyes. And it's very cutesy in art style. It's very different for me. However, I do have a tendency of not telling the difference between some of the characters, just because they're drawn very similarly. But, I don't know, I just can't. So I take a lot of things out in with context. That's how I know who's talking. Personal feelings. I like it. I think it's very cute. It's very charming. It's not something that's very heavy, even though it's supposed to be kind of a drama, and the author kind of says in the very beginning, have an open mind. There isn't, I don't think, a lot of new ideas introduced. Just, things I've experienced, and just, that empathy and relation with characters, which is always nice. Drama-wise, though, it's not if you want something that's, like, super heavy in drama, this, as far as I'm telling, is not really. There is drama, obviously, but it's not heavy drama, which is nice. It's kind of like a really nice, gentle read, and it's very sweet. That's actually kind of the feeling I had through most of reading these two volumes, was kind of a calm, just a peaceful joy, unlike the previous book review I did, which caused a lot of anger within me, which, update, I will not finish that story. Hot Gimmick will not be continued by me. Just because I just can't, and I've done some more research on it through other people's reviews on that series and some commenters, addition to my feelings, that nothing really changes in the characters and the story plotline, and thus I don't want to continue it. I just gave my update on that, but this one I do want to continue. There's only 10 volumes in the series that they just recently came out with the 10th volume, and I really want to get all of them. Because I think it's cute, and hopefully Viz Media will, because I'm kind of enjoying this author, and the lightheartedness of this story. I hope the author will, the Viz Media will publish the author's other continuing series right now, currently, which is called Io Sakisaka. What's it called? It's in the back of this. Aoharu Ride, which is currently being made into a drama and is very popular on the internet when you search this author's name, and so most likely that will be translated into English. seeing that this particular series with that author is done. So I hope that happens. I will be buying it. Otherwise, I'll be buying it in Japanese and just reading it that way. But actually, I might do that because I would rather want the original copy. But anyway, so that's my takes and thoughts on it. If you want a heartfelt read that's very cute, not too heavy, as far as I can tell, this is a good story. As far as I can tell of what other people have said, there's some cliches when it comes to this genre, but whatever, it's cute. Check it out, and good evening. Good night.